What the fuck is that?
So what in the holy drone is going on? There is so much chaos happening everywhere. I don't even know where to start. But I must say, I thought that all these drone things were all just a bunch of, you know, something not that big of a deal. But with all the videos coming out, all the public officials not knowing what's going on themselves, at least them claiming they don't know what's going on themselves, then it really got my attention and I figured I'd make a video about it because this is just getting to be crazy and stuff. Apparently they had a few arrests that they may have made in the Boston area, something having to do with Long Island or whatever, but and then I have a video that I'll play on here that has something that's making me think that it is not of this world. Making me think that these flying objects are definitely not of this world, and I'll get to that here at the end of towards the end of the video. Well, anyways, before I do that, I hope everybody is having a great weekend. I want to thank a lot of the people that have been subscribing lately. There's been a ton of subscribers lately. Well, what I consider a ton of subscribers. My channel is obviously super small. Um, Definitely really small, but I have had a ton of subscribers. Um, that's a lot to me. Happened just in the past few week and a half, maybe few days, week and a half, and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. So I just want to say thank you to that. And if you're not subscribed and you're seeing this, I really would appreciate if you would hit like and subscribing. Um, and other than that, let's jump in. Okay, so these drones, UFOs, UAPs, whatever they have been just creating absolute havoc in about 7 different states. The mayors, the citizens, just everybody's getting fed up with it and they're not getting no answers. They're starting to endanger so many different things across all of these different states from, air traffic, flying over homes, freaking people out everywhere. Uh, they have been flying over weapon manufacturers. Picatinny Arsenal, I believe, is one that everybody's freaking out about, and the fact that they haven't been shot at, just and the government is forbidding it, but yet they're not doing anything themselves, is I think just you know um rattling the bee's nest, if you will. That's just pissing everybody off because nothing's getting done over it. Now, I live in Phoenix, so I'm kind of familiar with seeing. It hasn't been here in a lot of years, but back when I first moved to Phoenix, Arizona, back in, I think it was 2005, I lived right next to South Mountain. And very often, I lived in Ahwatukee specifically, which is right beneath the bottom of South Mountain. Beautiful area. And at nighttime, I remember at the time I was in football and just running amok through Ahwatukee, there was these lights that you would be able to see off in the distance, and they would be in a straight line majority of the time. And I used to think it was airplanes coming in, but then I started seeing other people. One, then I didn't ever see them moving, and so they just always kind of freaked me out. But for some reason they're not there no more. I've seen a few documentaries on what they possibly could be. Some say they are car lights. Others are saying they're this or that. Some people said the airplane thing, and just there was really no concrete answer to whatever it was. And that's the way it's starting to look like um out on the East Coast. But the difference is that these are in huge groups and they're traveling at high rates of speed. I was watching a interview the other day. It wasn't an interview, I believe it was a press conference with a few of the different mayors of New Jersey, Long Island, a few of the sheriff chiefs, and just a few other people in the city council. And they were just getting frustrated because the government, like I said, wasn't giving no answers, and they were wanting to shoot these down. There were civilians wanting to, take matters into their own hands because it wasn't getting done any other way. And so they were wanting to shoot these things down. And I honestly, I don't blame them. I mean, these things could be, who knows what? I mean, in reality, they could be something dangerous. They could be something, from a different country's military. There's a ton of different things that they could be. But in my own opinion, the fact that the US government is kind of, I wouldn't, well, kind of protecting, they're not wanting to do anything about it, yet they're not letting anybody do anything about it themselves. They're like, it kind of seems they're kind of protecting it. I don't know. I just think that they absolutely, I mean, they're the US government, the most powerful government in the entire world. And I mean, they know what's going on in different all around the world. Straight on the other side of the world right now, they probably know, with all the satellites and stuff, what somebody's having for dinner right now. And they don't know what's flying in huge groups um in our skies on the east coast of our country. That seems like nonsense to me. That, and it's insulting people's intelligence, it seems like, because there's companies that are dedicated to drone activity, and they're even saying that these are way upgraded. Their technology is way greater than anything that they have or anything that they've seen. And I don't know, it's just starting to get to a point to where something I know soon is going to happen big. They did apparently arrest somebody in Boston. They arrest two people. I highly, highly doubt. I'm gonna have to wait to see what else comes out with it. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna go nowhere. Huh. It does not seem like it's some super important thing, but I'll have to follow up on that. And I came across. I've been looking at these videos that people have been putting out. Because everybody's cops have been capturing videos of these things, civilians obviously, and they're just freaked out. And some of them are some freaky, freaky videos. Just the way these things move, the way they sound, is otherworldly. It's it's kind of freaky. It's kind of cool and kind of freaky. Won't be that cool if they shoot some crazy beam out the bottom and it ends us or something. But it does sound cool. Another freaky thing about it is the shape of them. The shape of these videos, the shape of these drones or UFO, whatever they are. These flying objects are just super, super unique. Not the shape of anything I've seen it flying in the sky from any country. And I like to think I look at a lot of drones, but okay, here's the video, and tell me if I'm crazy. It kind of looks like a Batmobile. Like it kind of sounds like something I've seen in one of the Batman movies or something. But anyways, here it is. I mean, see, look how it just has those big arms or whatever. Not arms, but like, I don't know what the hell else to call them, but those arm-looking things sticking out the front or
I've been
whatever.
seeing them at like 4 in the morning.
Have you?
And just the sound
Like
of it.
twice.
The sound of it sounds crazy.
That's very.
And the way it, how, I mean, I don't know, but this looks
morning.
definitely not like anything. It has like a half circle kind of like, oh my god, I don't know, but this looks crazy. I don't know how to
Hear
explain
it?
it.
Yeah.
and it flies so smooth and but fast, and it doesn't sound like
That is just
a jet, or it doesn't sound like
you can hear the other one now.
Anything that any country has shown before. So anyways, I guess that's gonna be it.
It's just like that.
That stuff was, super, super freaky to me, and I wish that somebody had some better answers than what they've been putting out so far. But if anybody happens to know any more information on this stuff, I definitely would love to hear it. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Please hit like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.